Fabulous evening, another fabulous Committee for Geelong annual dinner.
It's really about learning from experiences of others.
Leadership's about a lot of things. It's about being more concerned about them than it is about you.
Financial year 1920 has been a year of change. When I took on the role of chair, I knew what I had to do: advocate alongside our members for economic development and social prosperity for Geelong. This video charts the journey and the activities of the committee over the last year, and alongside our members, I am immensely proud for that.
As we reflect on financial year 2019 to 2020, we can only marvel at the freedoms that we had in late 2019, where the Committee for Geelong travelled to China, regularly across the country, and obviously throughout Victoria. As COVID-19 hit in 2020, we can only think now about the incredible freedoms that we had as a society and a community. On October 24, 2019, the Committee for Geelong partnered with the Australian Government to deliver the inaugural HOWL Jobs Fair. In late 2019, the Committee for Geelong held their annual dinner and leaders graduation. It was sponsored by Gen U, and the theme was diversity and inclusion. Hundreds of attendees witnessed the 2018-19 Leaders for Geelong participants who proudly graduated and celebrated their personal leadership learnings over 2 years. The highlight of the evening was hearing from keynote speaker Dylan Alcott, who shared his experience as a person with a disability and offered suggestions for how our city region could be more inclusive. The Committee for Geelong's 2019 to 22 strategic framework highlights sustainable, accessible and connected transport as a key action area. The region is facing a significant transport challenge, and part of that is having more people use public transport. As part of resolving this issue, the Committee for Geelong has looked at innovative technology, including the trackless tram. On November the 25th in 2019, the Committee for Geelong launched Australia's Gateway Cities, Gateways to Growth report. We were honoured that the Federal Minister for Population, Cities and Urban Infrastructure, the Honourable Alan Tudge, launched this report. As part of the report, an alliance called the Gateway Cities Alliance was formed, which includes the Committee for Geelong, the City of Newcastle, Wollongong City Council and the City of Greater Geelong. At our 2019 Annual General Meeting, our long-serving Chair Dan Simmons stepped down and new Chair Clive Pugh was announced. Our Deputy Chair Mark Valena also stepped down and new Deputy Chair Justin Giddings was announced. Our Strategy and Policy Committee members were also elected and our 2019 to 22 strategic framework was launched. Brian Cook, the CEO of the Geelong Football Club, was our keynote speaker at the 2020 Annual Leadership Breakfast in February. Brian is a renowned and revered leader within our region. He was also the recipient of the Committee for Geelong 2019 Annual Leadership Award. Brian's speech made for an emotional event as he recollected on decades of leadership to a crowd of over 350 people. In February 2020, we welcomed the latest Leaders for Geelong recruits at a 2-day opening residential held at Warn Ponds Estate. The opening residential starts the leadership discussion and gives recruits an opportunity to learn about each other as leaders and commence formal assessments. A panel of local leaders were part of the day's activities, and little did we know this face-to-face opportunity would be a rare occurrence during 2020, making the experience all the more memorable. As COVID-19 hit our shores, the government mandated a shutdown of key elements of our economy in March 2020, as well as placing restrictions on travel and social connection. Since April 2020, the Committee for Geelong hosted weekly catch-ups via Zoom featuring guest speakers from a range of industries. We did this as an effort to keep our members up to date and connected.
I think it'd be a real challenge to be at home. There were some people working from home.
I decided to change my background today so it looked a little bit more like the region.
We're all at the mercy of IT at the moment.
You're on mute.
An initiative of our chair, the Geelong COVID Collective, was formed. This comprised of the Committee for Geelong, the Geelong Chamber of Commerce, Tourism Greater Geelong and the Bellarine, G21 Geelong Regional Alliance, the Geelong Manufacturing Council and the City of Greater Geelong. Geelong has a history of resilience. During COVID-19, we've only shown how strong we are going to be and will continue to be. As we move forward, Geelong people can be rest assured that the Committee for Geelong has tremendous hope and faith in our future.